Women are losing their X chromosomes. What is causing this? As we know, women have two X chromosomes and men have one X and one Y chromosome. But why are women losing their X chromosomes? What's causing this? According to a new medical study, a groundbreaking new study uncovered genetic factors that may help explain why some women experience a phenomenon called mosaic loss of the X chromosome, MLOX for short, as they age. With MLOX, some of the women's blood cells randomly lose one of their two X chromosomes over time. Concerningly, scientists believe this genetic oddity may lead to the development of several diseases, including cancer. They find researchers with the National Institute of Health found that certain inherited gene variants make some women more susceptible to developing MLOX in the first place. Other genetic variants they identify seem to give a selective growth advantage to the blood cells that retain one X chromosome over the other after MLOX occurs. And importantly, the study published in the journal Nature magazine confirmed that women with MLOX have an elevated risk of developing blood cancers like leukemia and increased susceptibility to infections like pneumonia. And this underscores the potential health implications of this chromosomal abnormality. The paper summary says, to uncover the genetic underpinnings of MLOX, the researchers conducted a massive analysis of nearly 900,000 women's blood samples from 8 different biobanks around the world. About 12% of these women showed signs of MLOX in their blood cells. And the results? By comparing the DNA of women with and without MLOX, the team pinpointed 56 common gene variants associated with developing the condition. Many of these genes are known to influence processes like abnormal cell division and cancer susceptibility. The researchers also found that rare mutations in the gene called FBXO10 could double a woman's risk of MLOX. This gene likely plays an important role in the cellular processes that lead to randomly losing an X chromosome. Perhaps most interestingly, the team identified genetic variants that seem to be preferentially retained on the X chromosome that wins out after MLOX occurs. By looking at which variants ended up on the preserved X, they could predict which X would be retained with over 80% accuracy for women in the highest risk group. So what are the conclusions? This means that certain X chromosomes, due to their genetic makeup, may have a competitive advantage to allow them to multiply more than cells with other X after MLOX, and this could help explain why MLOX increases cancer risk if the preserved X has mutations that promote unchecked cell growth. The researchers emphasize that more work is necessary on how MLOX interacts with other genetic factors and age-related changes to fully understand the potential disease implications, but this pioneering study has cracked the genetic code behind this mysterious chromosomal loss. And this is on Study Finds by Chris Moylor. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.